Alright folks, how you doing? Russell True Results 303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box, Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness. Put in the healing back in health. Once again, when you're at the website, sign up for the newsletter. Get your free gifts, setting goals, fitness and nutrition, downloads. Follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. All those links are down below for you. Coming at you today with a video on the best natural anti-inflammatories, right? I was just reading this book called Say No to Arthritis, and it gives a bunch of natural remedies, which once again goes back thousands of years, right? Modern medicine wasn't always around, and we were still able to heal ourselves properly when issues happened, right? But once again, it's always going to take you, myself, the strength and the commitment to not only stick to these natural remedy time frames, and then also just be able to make changes within our own diet, right? It said best after I was getting into it, it said, remember that nature always does it better. I just read it somewhere. I wish I could see it. But nature always does it better. So here we go. Natural anti-inflammatories. I'm going to go through it. Once again, this is great because it's just all in one video. I'm not going to break it down. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So you can give them a try with the doses and everything. So the first one is curcumin and capsaicin. And the curcumin, you know, that's a spice. I think it's usually used in a lot of Indian recipes, like India. And they're going to say, and he says the effective dose is 500 milligrams 1 to 3 times a day. Next is the capsaicin, and this is from or one of the molecules in cayenne pepper or red pepper. Right, so those spicier foods. And once again, it's usually going to be those spicier foods. And this one he does not give an amount. And I think that's the same thing in curcumin. So it would be the 500 milligrams 1 to twice a day. Next is going to be boswellic acid. And this is from frankincense. But he says, especially the Indian frankincense. And that's going to be Boswellia serrata. And that's Indian frankincense. And it says 4 weeks minimum, supplementing with 600 milligrams of the boswellic acid. And you can get it in tablet or cream. And the ideal dose is 200 to 400 milligrams, 1 to 3 times a day. Boswellic acid, Boswellic. Boswellic acid. Next is one that I'm familiar with as well, ashwagandha. And this is the active ingredient that you're going to want to look for when you're looking at the bottle of ashwagandha is with annelids. With annelids. Withanolides. With annelids. And he says try 300 milligrams twice a day of the root, providing 1.5% of with annelids. Alright, so I hope that's going to help you there. Next one is another common one, MSM. This is just an essential mineral phosphorus, which they say kind of is what a lot of the cartilage and the joint tissue is made of. So we all kind of know that one, MSM or MSM. And this one he is going to say 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams. And you're going to have to do it for 6 weeks. But he says within the first 10 days, you will usually feel the joints worsen, the pain become more intense, which to me kind of seems strange, but it's what's in the book. So if that happens, don't be afraid to continue on. According to him, it will get better. Next is going to be quercetin. That starts with a Q, quercetin. And this is, let's see, what does he say? This is the antioxidant found in tea, onions, and citrus fruit. It works with vitamin C and E to protect against free radical damage and also has an anti-inflammatory effect by inhibiting the enzymes that produce pro-inflammatory prostaglandins. And this one is going to be 500 milligrams per day between meals. So I'd say about, that would most likely mean 1 gram a day. And that is spelled Quercitin. Next is going to be ginger, actual ginger, right? The one thing you've got to understand that I've heard before as well, that, and you see it in the Bible, because I'm Christian Catholic, for those of you that don't watch the channel much, check out the rest of the channel. I got a lot of Christian Catholic spirituality stuff in there. But we've got to understand, somewhere in the Bible it even says the bitter roots, or use the leaves of the roots, or the leaves of the plants as medicine. So we've got to understand, it's our bodies right now, our taste buds have been fooled, right? We talk about this world as a lot of people, depending on which spiritual channels you follow, they're going to say this world, we are in a matrix, right? And that's what these food companies have done to our tongues. They have given us this matrix of sweetness and sugars and proteins and fats, and they've lied to our taste buds. So that's why when we actually eat healthy food, it tastes gross, because our body, our tongues, our taste buds have gotten used to false flavors. And once you can detox from those false flavors, that's when you can start tasting the sugars and the true beauty of these vegetables and fruits and all these other things. And so usually these bitter and astringent foods are the real foods that will have great benefits to your health. So ginger, he's going to say fresh ginger, or you can take a supplement of 500 to 2,000 milligrams of ginger each day is ideal. Or a slice, otherwise incorporate a half-inch slice of ginger into your daily diet. Next is bromelain, Bromelain, and he says this is what's in the fresh ginger, but this is also the enzyme found in pineapples, right? And for this one, he's going to say 250 to 750 milligrams twice a day in between meals, mid-morning, mid-afternoon. And this as well is going to help with the anti-inflammatory. Next is hop extract, but of course don't get this twisted with beer. Everybody's usually going to say that, oh, just drink some beer. Now, I've done research in the past, and it says the hops within beer, and I don't know how that's going to pertain to this, because it's just a little small section. You can see where that first underline is right there. A small section. But they said actually beer can be detrimental to men's health because it has an estrogen effect. And of course, men, we do not want estrogen in our body, or as little as possible. It plays a role, but we don't want much. And this one, he says 1,500 milligrams a day. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose, it's getting clogged up. Next, and the last one, is going to be hydroxytyrosol. I don't even know if I said that right. HYDRXYTYROSOL. Right? And this is one of the extracts found in olives called I just spelled it, but I'm not going to be able to say it. Hydroxytyrosol. Ooh, that was ugly. Right? In the US, the extract is called olevinol. The active ingredient in the extract is polyphenol. So we've all known that. So polyphenols is what you want to be looking for. And then, of course, I thought I read somewhere else. Yeah, the active ingredient is polyphenol. And I thought it said something about berries in this one, but I must not have seen that. And it does not give, oh, there we go, 400 milligrams a day of the polyphenol, the olevinol, or the, let's see if I can butcher this one more time, hydroxytyrosol. 400 milligrams a day. And he also recommends taking that with 2 grams of vitamin C. So there you go. He's going to get into a diet plan when I get further along in here. So I'm going to go with it. But here is the book, Say No to Arthritis. And he's talking about any of, just constant pain within the body. Yes, it can be arthritis, rheumatoid rheumatoid arthritis, tendonitis, bursitis, tenos, whatever, any pain in your joints, gout, osteoporosis, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis. So these are all the things that will help with inflammation within the body, because usually that's all this is. It's a form of inflammation in the body, and once again, it can just be the beginning of something even worse. Remember, we don't want to treat the symptom. We want to find the cause and eliminate the cause. So I'll be giving some more videos, but here's the book. Those are the 10 anti-inflammatory natural remedies, herbs, supplements that you can try that is hopefully going to help you become pain-free. So once again, don't forget to follow on social media, check out the website, get those downloads, check out the podcast. Those links are down below. Subscribe to the channel, share and like these videos.